Contestant number 8, Toastmaster Harish Bilgi, Beyond the Glee. Beyond the Glee, Toastmaster Harish Bilgi.
Things can be shiny, things can be bright, but there is always an element of doubt that something is not right. Things can sparkle, things can be bold, but you may end up holding fool's gold. Remember Bard and his golden words? All that glitter is not gold. Contest chair, fellow contestants, respected judges, and my dear fellow Toastmasters, allow me to transport you to a beautiful moment of my life which is firmly etched in my heart. Those were the days when I was literally in my knickers. Now, please, hold on to your imagination. I know, in some cases it is running wild. You are trying to place this 100-kilo bloke in small knickers and see how he looks. I was 12 or 13 years old then. And I was on a mission. Mission given to me by my landlady. She wanted me to escort her younger son, who incidentally happened to be a good friend of mine, 2 years junior to me. She wanted me to escort him from my town to a neighboring village. I readily accepted the offer. For a simple reason, it was a paid holiday for me. But the problem was this village was so obscurely located that there was no direct bus connection from my town to that village. All we had to do was to take a bus from my town, reach a mid-town, and from there hop into a feeder bus and go to the village. When we reached here around 10 p.m., we realized that we were late by an hour and we had missed the last bus of the day to the village from this town. We had no other option but to wait here to catch the next bus, which incidentally was at 5 a.m. in the morning. In short, we had to take this unscheduled stopover at this bus stand, wait the whole night to catch the first bus early morning. So me and my friend decided to park ourselves in the bus stand. We were busy chatting with each other, talking to each other, trying to while away our time. Remember, those days, no mobile phones. So obviously, no WhatsApp, no Insta, no Facebook. Only facing each other, only chatting with each other. While we were busy talking to each other, chatting with each other, we were constantly getting irritated and disturbed by a character from the bus stand. Now, if I were to describe him in one simple word, he was simply obnoxious. This untidy, unshaven, unkempt, uneducated, uncultured, uncouth guy who had a makeshift broom in his hand, who was wearing rags, who was sweeping the floor every now and then. And after sweeping exercise was done, he used to come and demand money from the people. He made us get up from our bench twice or thrice under pretext of sweeping below the bench. Moment he used to come near you, he used to stink like rotten eggs. Yuck! Disgusting character. Just to get rid of this disgusting character, we decided that we'll leave the bus stand. So we went out, took a stroll, had light dinner, and in the dead of night, we returned back to the bus stand. At this deadly hour, this deserted bus stand of this desolate village had gained a deadly look, haunted look. No sign of any human being moving around, not even this beggar. We saw a few people sleeping on the benches or on the floor. So we also went and occupied one of those empty metal benches and sat. As the night grew older, things became colder. I can still remember chattering of my teeth, knocking off my knees because of that deadly cold. Without blanket, without cover, we were literally in a huddle. We were hugging each other. And God knows when we just dozed off in that position. After a few hours, there was a commotion. I felt someone was trying his level best to wake me up, shake me up. Hey, bacha, utho, bacha, bas, bacha. In that confused state of mind, when I tried to open my eyes, I was taken aback. I saw this beggar trying to wake me up. I didn't know how to react then. But then, it took me a while to realize that we were in the warmth of a cocoon created by this beggar for us. We were sleeping on his bed. We were covered by a torn but warm rug belonging to beggar. Maybe in the dead of night, looking at these two young boys shivering on this bench, he would have lifted us and got us on his bed, gave us this blanket. This disgusting, obnoxious character of yesterday had turned himself into a distinguished gentleman today. And now, he was waiting there with 2 cups of hot tea for us, our bed tea. While sipping that bed tea, probably the best bed tea of my life, I realized that this uneducated guy had educated me with a great lesson of my life. To count on people, not on their appearances. He taught me a great lesson to approach any problem, any personality, without any prejudice, without any preconceived notion. Dear friends, in the book of life, there are stories untold. You turn the cover and the truth unfolds. Appearances are generally deceptive because you are going by the look. You are judging by the cover without reading the book. The best takeaway for me from this entire incident was to count on people wise and true. To learn from the experiences old and new. To look at the experiences and see what lies beneath is beauty beyond glee. Dear friends and fellow Toastmasters, I urge you all to peel behind shine and look within, because there lies beauty which is divine. Contest chair.